Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions, always teetering on the edge of burnout? Today, we're discussing signs you need intentional living. In case you're new here, I'm Shelly from Personal Improvement Academy. I support multi-passionate moms who love their big dreams and the family they want to share it with. Let's get started. The first sign that you need intentional living is that you struggle with mom guilt. If you aren't making purpose-driven decisions about your priorities, someone else is likely pushing their priorities onto you, and you may not even realize it's happening. If you don't have healthy boundaries on other areas of your life, you might notice strained relationships and disconnection in your family life. This can leave you feeling torn between your obligations and lead to mom guilt. Intentional living gives you clarity on your priorities so you can make decisions that align with your values and cut out a lot of that mom guilt. If you are struggling with mom guilt, you can check this out too. The next sign that you need intentional living is that you struggle with boundaries. This might look like overcommitting. So you might say yes by default without thinking about your other commitments and obligations and what might have to get pushed to make room for this new task. You might struggle with people-pleasing tendencies or have a hard time disappointing people. And this was me, so don't feel like you're the only one, because I'm definitely right there with you. But here's the thing. Everybody has limits, and when you overextend yours, you're on the fast track to burnout. Intentional living brings clarity to what's important to you so that it's easier to say no to things that you don't have capacity for, that aren't aligned. If you are struggling with boundaries, check this one out. The next sign that you need intentional living is that you're always stressed and frequently go through burnout cycles. You might constantly feel overstimulated, numb, or drained. You might find yourself looking for ways to escape or numb out, like Netflix binge, anybody? When we aren't focusing on what matters, it can be easy to take on too much, and that will lead to burnout. Getting clear on what matters to you and designing an intentional life will help you avoid taking on too much and getting burned out. The next sign that you need intentional living is that you are overwhelmed and unfulfilled. This might look like tasks being constantly thrown at you, but you never feel like you're making progress on anything meaningful. You might have chronic anxiety or feel stuck or stagnant. It might look like having a lack of energy or having a hard time getting out of bed in the morning. Or maybe you're even meeting the milestones that are set for you, but you don't really feel satisfaction in the achievement. This can cause fatigue or make you feel stuck or stagnant. Getting clear on what matters to you and designing an intentional life will bring fulfillment and help you get out of that rut. The next sign that you need intentional living is that you procrastinate. Maybe you keep putting things off or can't make progress towards your goals. You might think that you lack motivation or self-discipline, but it might actually be a lack of clarity or purpose. If you aren't clear on why it matters, then it can be hard to take action. Getting clear on what matters to you and designing an intentional life can spark energy and help you make progress. Also, any tasks that don't matter but that you're trying to force will fall off of your to-do list because they don't actually matter. If you want to learn more about intentional living, check out the next video on your screen. Thanks so much. Bye.